Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2017. Since we last met, we've played a game. One solitary game that we actually won. We played host to Burnley and we actually beat them 3-1 in the end. I gave Sam Gallagher a game off the bench and he scored twice. He came on at half time for Mandzukic. He scored twice. Adrien Rabiot scores right at the end as well. A Stephen Defoe penalty for Burnley. That gives us our first win of the season. Things are looking up. I think Gallagher might get a lot more games this season than I was originally expecting. But today, on this episode, we have possibly the biggest game so far. Yes, it's a group stage game, but it's Barcelona at the Nou Camp. And I've just realised we're a day early. I'll be back in a minute with the actual game. Here we are then. It looks like Barcelona have three players. David Silva, who is unregistered for some reason. Andre Gomez out with a broken foot. Samuel Umtiti is out with a back strain. I don't think it's really going to make their team weaker. I've also just seen our pattern. Win a game, lose a game, win a game, lose a game, win a game, lose a game, win a game. Well, if we keep that up, we're going to lose a game. The starting lineup is as follows. I think this is probably our best starting lineup. It's not. It's definitely not. But this, in my opinion, is our best starting lineup. In goal, Kouadio Kone. Back four of Malo, Bracamontes, Big Wes and Kieran Tierney. Midfield, Karol Linetti, Mario Lemina and Thomas Delaney. Advanced playmaker of Filip Kravinovic. And the two strikers, Manolo Gabbiadini and Mario Mandzukic. Top goal scorer, in the league at least, Sam Gallagher, is on the bench. He's a bit tired because he has just played against Barcelona youth team, I think. So I was tempted to play him, to actually start in this game. We're not going to bother. We're going to stick with Gabbiadini and Mandzukic for now. However, Gallagher will make an appearance. Mirabaldo Diallo from WorldSoccer.com reckons that Barcelona should come out on top against Southampton today, but it'll be tight. So he's going with a 1-0 Barcelona. The odds make Barcelona evens 11-5. It's not the worst. And that starting lineup is absolutely petrifying. Kieran Tierney is going to have possibly the toughest day of his life. He's going to have to keep man-mark Luis Suarez. Malo's going to have to man-mark Kingsley Coman. Even old Carlos Campanucci has said, man-mark Luis Suarez. I didn't even have to tell him to do it. And also hard tackle. Screw it, yeah, hard tackle him as well. Go for it. Assertive. We're underdogs. They didn't care. That's... right, you know what? Passionately. I've got faith in you guys. Mandzukic? Not Mandzukic. Mandzukic has 4. Gabbiadini has 1 goal so far this season. You can see there by his last 5 games, his average rating is the second worst out of the starting 11. And the only player who is worst is Karol Linetti, and he's only played twice for me. Is there going to be, 90,000 people watching this game? Because that's a lot of people to get embarrassed in front of. Are we going to get anything from the first highlight? Delaney, Tierney, Kravinovic. It's going on longer than it normally would, which is worrying. Sergio now. Is it Denis Suarez? Hugo Malo? Nope, I thought he gave away a penalty. He doesn't. Kingsley Coman. Coman's got round his man. Luis Suarez. He's hit it wide. 37 seconds. And they've had their first chance. Ter Stegen in goal for Barcelona. Tellez. Kingsley Coman. There's going to be a lot of Barcelona highlights, isn't there? Luis Suarez. No one's tight marking him at all. I'm not even going to try and pronounce your name. I'm imagining you're pretty good. Lionel Messi and Kouadio Kone makes a good save. It's 10 minutes. We've had 3 shots. They've had 3 shots. They've had 1 on target. Suarez at the back post. It goes over the bar. It's a goal kick. Let's calm down. Big Wes. Tierney. Tierney? It's not Tierney. It's Delaney. Big Wes. That's Tierney. All the way back to Kouadio Kone. Kone back to Tierney. We're not going anywhere. Which means we're probably going to get tackled. And they're going to then have a nice little attack. Lemina. Linetti now. Kravinovic. Mario Mandzukic is 1-on-1 with the keeper. Is he going to... Oh my days, Mario. What have you done there? What have you done there, Mario? Messi with a free kick. Messi hits the bar. We are clinging on. We are really clinging on. Other game in the group looks like Roma are beating Basel, which I'm not surprised with because I beat them. It looks like it's half time. We've had 9 shots. Not one of them on target. I'm going to be calm. If we can get a goal. Well, and Mandzukic is coming off for Sam Gallagher, and at some point Gabbiadini's coming off for Dembele. They've had 9, 4 on target. We've had 9, 0 on target. Admittedly, 9 on target, 5 off target. What were the other 4? I've never been so nervous in my life about a 0-0 draw. If this ends 0-0, this is probably one of the best 0-0 draws you'll ever see. We've had a shot on target. We've had 2 shots on target. Hold on, it's all kicking off. I think Gabbiadini needs to come off because offensively we are pretty bad. Defensively we're doing alright. There's also no highlights this half. Dembele on for Gabbiadini. Can I give you a team talk? Assertively. I want to see a good performance. He seems deep in thought. Okay. We are actually dominating them in possession. At the Nou Camp, we are beating Barcelona in possession. But they're going to beat us in goals. Vazquez, Suarez, Kone with a save, and then Kone doesn't save the second attempt. 1-0 down. We probably deserve it because we can't score a goal. Vazquez gets the ball, crosses it in. Suarez, who is unmarked in the middle. Kone makes a very good save first and doesn't actually bother with a second one. 1-0 down to Barcelona. It was kind of expected. Kravinovic with a free kick. Bracamontes doesn't get there. Barcelona are going to counter-attack. Lamina with a tackle. That is good. I keep wanting to say Bayern Munich. I don't know why. It's Barcelona. Linetti. Kravinovic. Sam Gallagher. Gallagher to Tierney. Tierney, can he do anything with it? He can't. He can pass it to Vazquez. And Suarez now comes forward. Malo with the interception. Bracamontes. Sam Gallagher. Plays the ball over the top. Dembele doesn't quite get there. Delaney gets the ball back. Kravinovic has been tackled by Gerard Peake. Tierney tackles Messi. Kravinovic. Linetti. Linetti, is he going to... What's he doing? What are you doing? I need to see more from Linetti. He's cost a lot of money and he's been pretty average so far. Ter Stegen. This is probably a highlight. This is not going to be the end because there's still 2 minutes left to go. Ter Stegen with the ball again. Barcelona's right back comes forward. Doesn't get there. Well, Delaney doesn't get there, sorry. Suarez doesn't get there. Linetti does. Kravinovic. Kravinovic has got some options in front of him. He finds Dembele. Dembele back to Hugo Malo because that's the way we want to play. Kravinovic. Linetti. Sam Gallagher. Sam Gallagher has just scored in the 91st minute at the Nou Camp against Barcelona. We've equalised. I don't know what's happened. Linetti with a through ball. Gallagher was onside because the left back played him on. Gallagher puts it into that bottom corner. He's on fire. 3 goals in 2 games. Kravinovic doesn't get the ball through to Dembele. Tellez. Sergio, who's going to play it forward. It's probably the final highlight. Yes, it is. 1-1 draw against Barcelona at the Nou Camp is actually a very good result. Everybody thought we'd get beaten today. Well done. We were terrible, our strikers. Like these two. Especially Gabbiadini, he needs to put his finger out. That does put us 3rd in the group, on alphabetical order, I guess. But next game, we're going back to the Premier League, and it should be a game we could win. It is Derby. Derby are 7th in the table, or 17th in the table. Okay, I thought they were 7th. Yeah, we should beat Derby. Before we get to the Derby game, there's something I want to point out. So I have Botev Plovdiv, Bulgarian side, as my feeder club. I've even put the Bulgarian league on, so my players might actually get games there. One thing I have spotted, though, let's use Ali Tape as an example. It takes 5 years to become Bulgarian. 5. Because of this, I'm trying to find a new affiliate club. And the board have been nice and said, sure thing, go find another affiliate club. So I'm hopefully going to get somewhere like Belgium, I think. Belgium's a good one. I know I can send players off to Vallecano, but the only players that become Spanish are going to be players like Maximiliano Lavera, who is mine, who is on loan there, because it's only going to take him, 2 years to become Spanish? Because he's from a Spanish-speaking country, I guess. I don't know what, there's a collective of Spanish-speaking countries. He's from one of those, that's why he went to Spain. Welcome back, it's time for the Derby game. Huddleston and Hernandez, that's very difficult to say because they're both H's. They're both out injured, which is probably going to make no difference to me. We could do with another win. We are still, obviously, we've only played one game, one league game where we've won. That sentence doesn't make sense, but sure, you'll understand. So yeah, 4 games played, 1 win, 3 defeats. We need to pick up points. This is a prime opportunity to pick up some more points. The lineup today, slightly different, slightly rotated, because I've had enough of us not doing very well, so I'm giving some more of the fringe players a chance. In goal, well, the back 4 actually is the same. In goal, Coadio Kone, Malo, Bracamontes, Big Wes and Tierney as the defence. Midfield, Carol Linetti, Adrian Rabiot and Thomas Delaney. I've dropped Lemina to the bench because he's a bit tired. Advanced playmaker Dennis Pratt comes in. Kravinovic, I've dropped him completely to the reserves. Or not the reserves, he's not in the squad, okay? Up front, Moussa Dembele and Sam Gallagher, because I think Sam Gallagher has earned a start. Mandzukic and Gabbiadini aren't playing very well at the moment, so maybe dropping them might give them the kick up the arse that they actually need. The bookies make us favourites, which is kind of expected. Key man for Southampton, Sam Gallagher, the target man, has the ability to pose a constant threat to the opposition defence. Good. Make sure we mark Klukas and Braithwaite. Good, good. We're favourites, show me what you can do. Didn't really work, but fine. Let's play. We're 20 minutes in. Oh, Derby have just had a shot. No shots in the first 20 minutes at all. No highlights either. Well, that was a thrilling first half. Did you enjoy it all? I'm not happy. Aggressively, actually, do something would be nice. Finally, we have a highlight. It's only taken 47 minutes. Rabiot, Delaney, Dennis Pratt. Linetti's got a bit of space. Linetti has shot and scored. It is 1-0 Southampton. Carol Linetti has started to pay back his extortionately high transfer fee. Delaney gets the ball across to Dennis Pratt. Pratt finds Linetti, and Linetti with essentially what Mario Lemina would normally do. But Lemina would put it in the other corner. 1-0 up against Derby County away. After 60 minutes, I'm going to bring on probably Gabbiadini, I think. Because Dembele is doing shocking. What a surprise, eh? Or after 56 minutes when Malo gets injured and I don't have any right-backs on the bench. Bracamontes, go right-back. Tonelli's coming on. Dembele's coming off. Screw it. Let's just do all my subs. Let's go. Delaney, Rabiot, Linetti, Pratt, Mandzukic. We are passing the ball around quite nicely. Linetti again doesn't get there. What's happened? Don't know. Scott Carson has the ball though. That was the whole highlight. There wasn't even a shot in there. Linetti. He's got Gabbiadini in front. Gabbiadini plays it to Bracamontes, who's now playing right back. Pratt. Mandzukic doesn't quite get there. He gets the second chance. Mandzukic makes it 2-0. 5th goal of the season for Mario Mandzukic. We've moved up to 12th. Much better. Now we are only 3 points behind 5th place, 4th place even. Mandzukic doesn't get it on the first attempt. Ball comes back through to him. And Mandzukic, a goal that he often scores for us. I say often. Probably all 5 of his goals have been like that. 2-0 up, 70 odd minutes played. That is probably going to be the end of it. Dennis Pratt with 2 assists. Carol Linetti with a goal. Mandzukic with a goal. Big Wes on an 8.2 somehow. I don't know how he's managed to do that. We're going to go home from Derby County with the 3 points. Calmly. A good win. We got away with that. Yes, we did get away with that. Tonelli. Shut up, Tonelli. You were poor as well. Malo's out for 4 weeks. That's not good. Do I have another right back? I do have another right back. Sam Byram looks like he's probably going to get about 6 games for me now. That is going to do it then for this episode of Football Manager 2017. 2 games played, a 1-1 draw with Barcelona at the Nou Camp in the Champions League. Still can't believe I'm actually saying that. And a 2-0 victory against Derby County at whatever stadium they play at. It's not Pride Park, is it? The iPro Stadium. That could still be Pride Park. I don't know. At Derby's ground. It does leave us in 12th position. We've kind of got rid of our negative goal difference now. Burnley, minus 10 goal difference. That's pretty impressive. Up next, we've got a League Cup game. We've got some, obviously, Premier League games. We have Basel in the Champions League. What we're going to go to, I'm going to fly through this season a little bit. Well, not the season, the early part of the season. So I'm going to go all the way through to Roma and Liverpool. So I'm going to play Chelsea in the League Cup, Tottenham, Basel, West Brom and Watford. When we get back, I'm hoping to see 9 more points in the Premier League, 3 more points in the Champions League, and an EFL Cup 4th round tie. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time.